It's an extremely special day for not only these athletes, but these parents, and for Robinson ISD. Let's give them a big round of applause for these four athletes. The thing I'm most proud of is not only what they do on the field, but also what they do in the classroom and the way they represent Robinson. They do it with class and everything they do. So it's such an honor to be able to honor them for change, for what they do, because they work so hard. I'd like to thank the parents, because I know the sacrifices you've made since they were 5 years old, getting them to practice and getting them where they need to be and to travel out. Let's give a big round of applause to the parents. And also a big round of applause for the coaches, all the select coaches, the high school coaches, the coaches that helped them along the way. And everybody's poured into these kids to get to where they are today. So a big round of applause for the coaches. We're going to get started today. Our first signee from University of Texas St. Thomas, Cayden Birkes. Speaking in his behalf of Coach Liberty baseball.
the way I've seen the last couple of years, the way they support each other, the way they follow each other through the playoffs, whether it's band, whether it's softball. I think the camaraderie that they have is something we hadn't seen in a couple of years. I think it's starting to show on all fields, on the court, and in the classroom. This group is a group that kind of sum up the word Rockets never quit. This is a quality senior class that's going to be missed, not only on fields, as I said, but in the hallways. The first young man I want to talk about, and what you'll hear from me with these two guys, is going to be a lot of the same.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now on my phone.
These guys are ultimate competitors. They're ultimate teammates. You'll hear a lot of the same things about both of these guys. First guy, Cayden Birkes, who's going to the University of St. Thomas. It's a powerhouse in their division. It's a group that is up and coming with quality coaches that are going to be really need to be accounted for in their conferences. This young man came to me as a freshman, weighing about probably 105 pounds. I kind of pushed him off and started on JV. I knew he could pitch. I knew he could do some things to help the program, but there's no way that that young man can pitch for me on varsity. About halfway through the year, he proved me wrong. Brought him up. He ended up being 9 in the second half of the season and taking a state finalist team to the bottom of the seventh to beat 1-0. The way he competes, the way he's the ultimate teammate, mega coachable. The things he can do, it's a coach's dream. Cayden Birkes is going to be a huge asset for the University of St. Thomas, and wherever he might end up after that, whether it's playing baseball or in the general workforce. The young man's a stud. The young man knows how to take care of business. Congratulations to Cayden Birkes on his signing.
Thank you all for coming out today. I want to thank God for us the opportunity to play at the next level. I'd also like to thank my family for the sacrifices they've given towards me to play baseball. I'd like to thank my coaches, my teammates for all you did for me to achieve the player here today. Go Celtics.
Signing with the University of St. Thomas, Cayden Birkes. And we'll stick around afterwards and get a few more pictures too. We get all the pictures we want when we're done. Next up, straight off the football field after making 17 tackles against John Spring High School, signing with Temple College to play baseball, Cason, Helpert.
I'll reiterate a lot of the things I said about Cayden. Cayden is the same as Cason. Cason's one downfall is he might be a little too smart to be an athlete. Coaching him on the defensive side of football and also coaching baseball the last 4 years, overanalyzation is his main issue. Sucker is an absolute athlete that is very coachable, works his tail off, as you can tell. Neither one of these guys are scared of the weight room. They do all the little extra things you need. Again, he is a coach's dream. I'm very excited for Cason going to a very quality junior college program, which will lead somewhere else for him in the future. Congratulations to Cason Helpert. He will also be very successful, whether it's on the baseball field or whatever it might be. Quality young man. Congratulations, Cason.
And then also to all the coaches and all the players and all my friends I've really grown up playing with, really been shaping my love for baseball. So I just want to thank all of you. Go Lebs.
Cason, Helpert, football coach.
Big round of applause for Cason. Shifting gears down to softball, we had a pretty good softball season last season in softball, and it wasn't too bad. But these two were a huge part of it, and so was the whole team, so was the whole community, so was everybody that was involved. Straight off from being MVP from the state tournament, signing with Baylor University, Raelynn.
First of all, I want to congratulate the two guys for accomplishments. Great job. Your job's not done. It's only just beginning. Just like these two right here, you're going to have a fantastic senior year. So congratulations. Well, I can sit there and say a lot of things about Ray, but the one thing that I'll say this is when I met her in sixth grade and we started working, her freshman year, she had those deer in the headlights look, just like, oh my gosh, I'm a freshman, I've got a pitch on varsity. Yes, she has grown so much both on and off the field, both as an athlete and as a young lady. And the most important thing is they're going to get their education. That in 4.5, 5 years, when her eligibility is over at Baylor, she'll have her education. That's the most important thing. But she grew so much as a person and as an athlete that I'm so proud of her and what she's accomplished and what she's going to accomplish this season for us and the next 4 seasons at Baylor University. So great congratulations.
Next speaker for Raelynn, Helpert.
On this part, I guess I'm speaking for both of y'all, so is it okay if I address both at the same time? Both of y'all here, first of all, this is y'all's accomplishment. So much sacrifice goes into being here, and the same thing you said, I've had the benefit of watching y'all two grow since you were 8, 9 years old. I remember the first time I was talking to your dad about the other day, watching y'all play at the scrapyards. To sit here today, it's amazing. Lexi, the way you try to bring everybody along, every teammate that's out there, you're literally a coach on the field, and all you ever want for anybody is to bring them along with you. And Ray, just sitting there like you are today, the heart that you have for everything that you do it's been amazing to watch. Y'all two, the only thing I really have to say to y'all two is I know Coach A asked me to say the same thing to y'all. I was just thank y'all for letting us be a part of your journey. You're both amazing. Like just on the field and as young kids. So thank y'all. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing what you do at ULM. What you do at Helpert. You're going to do amazing things here just as you have in the real kids. Thank y'all. Congratulations.
Next one, Rosillo. Ray wanted him to talk, Lexi didn't want him to talk to her. He wanted to talk just to Ray. So he's not going to say much to that. This is just Ray.
Miss Raelynn Van all right. I got a couple things to say about her. I'll come on this side of this next thing. Talk to her. But Ray, this is the first time you got to know our team particularly. And he was a competitor. He was a great kid. I've been honored to call Raelynn's speeches since TU all the way to 18. She believed in me, I believe in her. And we've had a journey since TU with JJ taking these girls to Florida, playing the national championship, going undefeated, winning, and Raelynn getting one of the MVPs there as well. And it hadn't stopped since TU. TU, we went to 12U. She had a goal. We wanted to make the Little League World Series. We made it there. Check it off. 14U going on, USA, playing tournaments there. Oklahoma. 18U still this weekend. We talked about it. She was there benching. She said, Coach, I almost had a perfect game. We did. She had one more. thing she is, she knows she's a competitor. She's going to compete anywhere she goes. Proud of her, Ray. Better start doing it.
Here's what it is. Raelynn Next up, Lexi Rosillo. First speaker, we have got to mention the 4A Coach of the Year, Coach E.B. Hang on, I've got one. Ray, I didn't want her to get out of this, so that just dawned on me.
First, I want to say thank you for everyone facing today. And growing up in softball has blessed me with so many opportunities and great memories. I'm so blessed to be able to go to Baylor for my athletic career there. And I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be able to play where I can feel, and all my coaches and team and Trey and JJ for mentoring me and helping me throughout the years. And then I want to thank my teammates and friends and my best friend, always being there for me, and sick Birkes.
Next up, Lexi Rosillo. Good evening.
The best thing I can say about Lexi is her work ethic. It's unmatched. It's unbelievable. The thing, she always wants to push herself and push her teammates even more and more, which is great. But one thing that she's so hard on herself and makes her even better because she works so hard to improve each time she gets on the field, each game, each area, either offense or defense. She's a true leader on the field, both in the dugout and on the field. And I couldn't be more proud of her for her accomplishments. And ULM doesn't know what they're going to get because she's going to push her teammates even more and more at the college level. So congratulations, Lexi.
Thank you, Lexi. Mind if I address all four first? I'm Amber Clemens. I was raised by a coach and married to a coach and have spent a pretty big chunk of my life at a court or a field. Lots of our family vacations were at a court or a field. And so I've had the opportunity to get to know lots of really special and gifted athletes. And there's a common thread. There are several of them, but I look at these four and think of some other really gifted athletes that I've known. And there are two things that are consistent among all of them. These four are no different. One of those is their ability to focus with such intensity. And because all four of these sat in my 7th grade math classroom, I don't want to take credit where it's not due, but all four of them did sit in my 7th grade math classroom. I want to point out about these four, because they are student athletes, and the intensity that their coaches describe on the field, I saw in the classroom as well. All four of these, if they were doing something that was difficult in class, they don't drop their head, they don't give up, they don't ask for something easier, they ask questions. And I have no doubt that they do the exact same thing on the field. So that's one common trait that they share. That I think doesn't just bring you success on the field, but it brings you success. If you look at anybody that climbs to the top of whatever their field is, and whatever their career is, that's a common thread, an ability to focus with intensity. The other common thread is a support system. I've watched all four of these, so I know a little bit better than others, but a support system is critical, and they all four have that. I specifically got to know, beyond her being in my 7th grade math classroom, got to know Lexi a little bit better because our families had a common friend that we were kind of helping through a really difficult time. And I got to know Lexi and her family did that, and the way they support, if you watch her parents, these other 3 parents as well, if you watch them at a game and the way they support with true love and encouragement. And I believe fully that if Lexi set down her glove and bat tomorrow, she's going to get the exact same love and support from her parents with whatever it is that she chooses to pursue. they are excited about softball because Lexi is excited about softball, and I think those two things are important, so focus and the support system. Somehow, in getting to know Lexi during that time, we were both providing support to the same family. I somehow signed on to be her personal pep talk person. You're not going to get any sort of coaching from me, let's be on T-ball, but I apparently can deliver a pretty successful pep talk. And Lexi, if you don't know her well, can get pretty intense and worked up about some things. And so that's just kind of the relationship that we developed, is that she would seek me out and for a well-timed pep talk. You'll be glad to know I've checked with NCAA. I do have 4 years of pep talk eligibility remaining. So I'm just a phone call away from pep talk. Congratulations.
Next to speak for Lexi is Coach Jane.
All right, I coach Lexi in basketball, and last year I had her in volleyball. I'm so excited for you on this journey that you're about to go on, this big accomplishment. Ray, I'm also so proud of you. You're the best TA other than Reese. It's Reese. There you are, Reese. Okay, so happy for you, Ray, also. As you heard from Lexi, the two themes that keep coming up are leadership and commitment. Her leadership is unmatched. She leads by example, not some of the time, all of the time. She's the first to pick a teammate up if they need it. She's also the first to call them out on their crap if they need it. But I think that's the mark of a good leader, is possessing the ability to uplift and hold people accountable. Not everybody can do that. She is the absolute best at that. Her commitment is absolutely unmatched. She's the one that you know is going to be in the gym after practice working on her shot, or in the batting cages at 10:30 if she went 3 for 4 instead of 4 for 4, heaven forbid. Okay, you know she's always going to put in that extra time. In basketball, I would watch 10 to 12 hours of film a week, and I'm having to check to see if I have her beat or her time logged, because I can't let a player beat me. But she is always watching and learning, and she's always almost more prepared for the games than the coaches are. Nothing's ever going to get by her, and we are so proud of you, and Louisiana Monroe is getting the absolute best. Congrats.
Okay, well, I have a pretty long speech, so bear with me. First, I just want to say how incredibly grateful and blessed to be standing here today, signing to play at the University of Louisiana Monroe is truly a dream come true. This moment means the world to me, and I want to be possible without these amazing people standing here with me today. To all my coaches, y'all have helped me through my journey. Thank you always for believing me, for pushing me to be my best, and for never letting me settle. You've taught me lessons that go beyond the game, about discipline, teamwork, leadership, and perseverance. Each of you have left a mark on my journey, and I'll cherish your guidance and wisdom for always. To all my teammates, from the ones I played with as a little girl to the ones I'm honored to play with now, thank you all. You've given me so much more than just a game. You've given me friendship, laughter, and memories that I'll cherish forever. Every practice, every game, every loss, and every win, every bus ride, and every dugout moment, they've all shaped me into the person I am today, and I'm so lucky to share this journey with each of you all. I also want to thank my trainer, Jay Cruz. Thank you for pushing me in the weight room and for always being there when I need someone to talk to. I'll forever be grateful for you. To my family, y'all all showed up for me, loved me, and supported me in every way. Knowing I have a whole family behind me makes every more moment on the field that much more special. You've all played such a big role in my dream, and I'll forever be grateful. To Lila and Leah, thank you for always being by my side, whether it's cheering me in the stands, or lifting me up during my lows. You've been my best friends and my biggest motivators. I'm thankful for your love and laughter and support through every part of this journey. To my mom and dad, thank you for being my biggest supporters, my loudest cheerleaders, and sometimes my toughest critics. You've sacrificed so much to help me chase this dream. There's no words big enough to say thank you. From the long drives and the early mornings, the late nights, and endless weekends in the ballpark, y'all have always been there for me. Your love, encouragement, and belief have been the foundation of everything I've accomplished. I wouldn't truly be the player or person today without y'all. Most importantly, to God, thank you for blessing me with this talent, this passion, and this opportunity. Every step of the way, you've guided me and given me strength to keep going. I'm so thankful to be able to use this gift you've given me to continue what I love. This journey hasn't been easy, but it's been worth every second. Signing today is more than just the start of a new chapter. It's the result of years of faith, love, and hard work and support from everyone around me. I'm so excited for what's ahead, and I'll never forget where I came from or the people that helped me get here. Thank you all for believing in me and for standing beside me and for helping me reach this dream. I cannot wait to represent the University of Louisiana Monroe and make y'all all proud. And always, Rockets never quit and go Warhawks.
All right, if you're ready to wait for a bit, let the families kind of take some pictures and get all the pictures they want. And if you want to come down and snap a picture with your teammate, you're more than welcome to. When the bell rings, you're getting back to class and head that way. Congratulations to these four.